its core, atheism is simply I don't believe in God, and that should be the end of it. People ask me things like, why don't you believe in God? Well, that doesn't make sense to me. No, the burden of proof. My dying wish is that everyone learns what the burden of proof means. I mean,
going to what you said, Carl Sagan said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. And when you look at astronomy or cosmology, the study of the large-scale structure of the universe, the current number for the number of galaxies in the observable bit of the universe is 2 trillion. 2 trillion galaxies, each roughly the size of the Milky Way, some smaller, some bigger, 200 billion stars in each one. And we have very good evidence the universe extends beyond that and could be infinite in extent. And we are here on a mote of dust for a finite amount of time. And I think that goes to the heart of virtually every philosophical and theological discussion. It's a reaction to the fact that we are very small and very finite. And our existence is meaningless in a global sense.
Of course it is.
And we have to come to terms with that.
That's
but I would also argue that the way out of that is that I would say that it's meaningful in the sense that it means something to us. And the fact that we're small and fragile and finite should mean that we value our existence more.
Yes.
But that's
also,
what
people
processes
take
are.
the word pointlessness and meaningless to mean we may as well kill ourselves.
Yes.
That they confuse me with a nihilist or something. And I think, well, no, we're here. We are here. That's truth. That's we don't have to read Descartes to know that that's a truth. We are here, and the point of it is that it's billions and billions to one that I'm here at all. I've got to enjoy it. I've got to enjoy these 70, 80 years, and then it's all over for me. And people say, how do you know? Well, I don't know, but until someone comes back from heaven, or then I'm going to assume that. The afterlife is the same as the before life.
And I think
exactly the same as the 14 billion years before I was born. That's what it's going to feel like.
But that's the great challenge. But I think that's the journey, the interesting journey that a human being has to take to come to terms with the fact that they're meaningless globally. And a very finite time that they can spend in the universe, and then from that, I think you try and dodge that by looking for certainty.
But
there isn't any certainty, and there isn't a point,
but that's
a
my
global
point.
point for our existence.
Ricky is
but
right.
it makes you a better person to think carefully
I think
about
it
what
is.
that means.
But Ricky is right to say there is no evidence that there is a God. Also, that thing that comes, there's no evidence, there isn't, all that stuff. But there is evidence that human beings tend to have a need for certainty, a need to imbue their lives with significance and purpose and destiny, and are desperate to be carrying on after death. All those things suggest that we invented God.
It's got a name.
That is evidence that we suggest that we invented God. That's
I think, and let's first of all make the distinction between spirituality and religion. One is a personal thing, that a wish that you might, or someone's guiding you, or there's good, or there's reward, or there's heaven, or whatever. You'll see your dead pets again, whatever. The other is a control and power organisation. You know what I mean. It's so spirituality isn't an evil. It's maybe a human necessity.
It's got a name. It's called cognitive closure, I think, and it's
right.
It's something that some people really desire. So you see, I think that I've seen studies where look at religious fundamentalists, for example, real fundamental ISIS. Those people, they're the sort of character that requires closure, certainty. So if you ask a question, why are you here? Then there needs to be an answer.
But we desire it en
and
masse,
we all know
Brian.
it, because if we did an exam at school or something, we want the results. That's a desire for cognitive closure.
Yeah.
But it can
there's
be
also
extreme in certain people.
But we desire it
so
en masse.
that
I think is the thing. Is that throughout history, as communities, that's been desired. That closure, that certainty.
But there's
and that has
many
led to
reasons
myths.
as well. It's not just our own introspection and that may be innate or whatever. It's all these signals we're given, because we don't want. I mean, I don't like the thought of death, because I don't know what it'd be like. What the actual death will be like. I don't want to be in. I don't want to be in agony or squashed or tortured.
You're going to be squashed. I'd like that you might be squashed.
Ironic
that might happen.
A safe falling out of a window.
Just something,
Or going into a tunnel and coming out on the train like Roadrunner.
Or a steamroller.
Exactly. Yeah.
Particularly a steamroller.
A steamroller. Oh, the worst one I heard of
steamroller
was there was some sort of college student drunk on Rag Week, and they were mooning to the oncoming traffic, and they were killed. Now, the worst thing about that is it's like it's a cosmic punishment for bad taste humour. For a crap joke.
Yeah.
He died of a bad sense of humour.